So the crypto market right now is currently dumping. As you guys can see, Bitcoin is currently on a downtrend. Now we know historically, right, every time Bitcoin dumps, altcoins usually dump. We're going to be having a look at the top 3 altcoins that I'm currently accumulating right now in this current dip. Now that doesn't mean that's the only altcoins that are in my portfolio, but these are coins that could also potentially explode 10x very soon. So having a look at Bitcoin real quick, we can see that Bitcoin, every time we are overbought on the stock RSI, we usually end up making a move to the downside. Okay, so right here we were overbought. Guess what happened? Overbought right here, boom, downside. Now we're consolidating and we were overbought, boom, we're gonna have a move to the downside. So you guys need to look at these indicators because the stock RSI has been playing very well. And the big question is, where is Bitcoin going? Is Bitcoin gonna make a move all the way back down to 47,000, retest this peak right here? Or are we just gonna keep on consolidating until the RSI or stock RSI keeps on coming down? So if I remove everything real quick on the charts, and I just clear everything, you guys can see right here that Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame has been in a clear consolidation. Now we could see right here, obviously on the 4-hour time frame, we are consolidating, nothing too crazy, nothing too much to see. Obviously the big move will happen once we break out of this zone. So we're looking at a zone right here between 52,552 and of course 50,828. If Bitcoin manages to close below that level right here on this horizontal channel, we're most likely going to see more downwards movement. So we're gonna have to pay close attention to this because obviously this will dictate the next big move in altcoins and what will happen. So diving into altcoins real quick, altcoin number 1, we could see that my altcoin and one of my favorite ones that could potentially explode very fast to a $2-3 billion market cap is LFM. Okay, now this reminds me a lot of the Kaspa run, currently traded under $3.20, $3.19 right here, up 7.5%. So considering that whole dump by crypto, LFM or ALPA manages to make a move to the upside, which is looking pretty great. Market cap is sitting at $228,000. Now the volume is a little bit low considering the market cap is 228. We can see the 24-hour trading volume is sitting at 10 million. Now let's have a look at the markets because a lot of people think, wait, why is the volume so low? Well, you can see right here that it's only listed on Gate and MEXC, with most of the volume coming from MEXC. And I believe Gate, I'm not going to say it's a new listing, but obviously most of the volume is coming from MEXC. So we're going to have to see what happens. Obviously the other like Bitmark, CoinEx and all that stuff, I mean, they're not really great exchanges right here. I mean, you could see right here, $127,000 has been traded, 93,000, 4,000. I mean, these are not really high exchanges. I mean, maybe Uniswap, but imagine what happens when it does get listed on Binance, on KuCoin, on OKX and so on. I mean, we could see this really fly to not 5x, not to $10, but we could see it really explode to 30, 40, 50, even $60 in the bull market. Okay, so that's what's happening right now for this crypto. I'm heavily accumulating and I will keep on buying. The next is Smog, guys. Smog price, I mean, this is a meme coin that is here to overtake the #1 meme coin on Solana, which is pretty much Bonk. Okay, so the big question is, will this flip Bonk? Will this flip with dog with hat? Will it flip everything? Maybe not. We're gonna have to see, but you can see right here, Smog is of course the greatest airdrop on Solana of all time. Now you could see if you buy and stake Smog for a 10% discount from the website, you will actually get a cheaper price from what it is on Dextool or Jupiter, and you could buy with USDT, Ethereum, and credit card. Now the interesting about Smog is that this thing is listed on Uniswap, Jupiter, and Radium, so it is cross-chain platform, which is pretty good. So not only can you buy on Ethereum, on Uniswap, but you could also buy on Jupiter, which is on Solana, which is obviously pretty good. So you could buy with USDT and receive Smog. You could also stake for an APY of 42%. I really think that this thing can 3 to 5x in the near future. It has been consolidating in the past 7 days, nothing too crazy. So after that massive pump that we had, obviously we're just coming back down. Consult, that's LFM. Oh my god, after we have been pumping right here, that's a massive pump we've had. We've just been consolidating, correcting, nothing too crazy, as you guys can see. So this thing rose all the way from 0.03 to an all-time high to 0.01, which makes it almost a 300% or 250% pump, which is obviously looking pretty good. And now we're just correcting, coming back down, relaxing before the next big move, because we know, guys, the whales come when things are quiet. So we're gonna have to see what happens tokens on Smog. I think this could be a very, very big one. It's all over YouTube. The marketing team has been pushing this pretty good, and that's about it. Having a look at altcoin number 3, guys, we got Spooderman, guys, and the powers is up 25% considering the whole Bitcoin dump right here. I really think that Spooderman can do a 10x return, guys. I am not kidding. I think that Spooderman can do a 10x return. The total supply is sitting at 1 billion, and guess what? Some Spooderman has been in fact burnt already by the community, which is obviously pretty darn good if you ask me. This is Spooty right here. For those of you guys who don't know Spooderman, I would highly look at it. And you know, you could check out their Twitter, their Telegram, which is pretty darn lit. Dextool. I mean, there's a lot of things that you guys can you know, check out. I think that Spooty will be pretty big. I mean, sitting right on $5 million right now, 4.99. It's pretty darn good in my opinion. I think this is going to be very big. Look at that, sitting at 981 million tokens, and that is because of course there's been some burn that's been happening. Now this thing is set to explode in my opinion. As soon as we break this all-time high right here, we're most likely going to have a crazy move to 0.03. now all-time sitting at 50% approximately, and of course this be 0.03 would be a 5x return. Now I said that this can 5 to 10x, so let's have a look. From right here to a 10x would approximately be sitting at 0.6. okay, so we're looking at 3 targets right here: 0.029, 0.06, and of course 0.0072. Which is a target that needs to be broken. So we have a lot of whales, guys. Crypto, we have a lot of people who are jumping in this crypto. We also have a lot of paper hands and jeets who are trying to sell, but of course they're most likely going to get crushed, like we all know, guys. So nothing to worry about. My name is Ari, guys, and if you guys like these videos, of course, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, and I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow.